The playoffs are back at Lambeau, and the temps, well, they're where you would expect them in the frigid rain. Just how the Cheeseheads like it here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Green Bay Packers. One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? And a big hit there on the opening kickoff, and that might set the tone for what could be a physical game.
At their own 19-yard line.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. Yeah, a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 76 yards. And the Lions have struck first in this NFC title game. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He's back to throw here to start the drive. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Black shot.
Here's Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
60 red. 60 red. Claws red. Black ultra. Ready.
To throw now. Here's Love. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kirby Joseph. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
2nd down, they go back to Gibbs. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 92 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
The 12-yard line.
It goes up.
Another run for Gibbs here. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now Goff looking to change the play. On third down, here's Gibbs. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. On 4th down, on is Jake Bates for the Lions field goal. Bates' kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Okay, ready?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've got to contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 22. Steel, black. Slide blue. Hut, hut.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Here we go. Here we go. Smash. Red, 45. Black Ultra. Claws red. Fury, yellow. Hut, hut.
Glove. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone.
Jameer Gibbs with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes our score 17-0. So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our scores. They kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
60 red. 60 seconds.
Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
That's taken in by Golden. He's into space past the 25. Touchdown, Packers! Matthew Golden, 42 yards. And the Packers Packers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And it's 17-7. After one, 17-7 to score on EA Sports. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football, as they've got it as we resume action. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on the field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, here's Goff. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they went up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Blue striker.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Fight 60. 52 blue. Black shot. Drill green. Hut, hut.
Love from the gun. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jacobs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And quickly out wide, this is Watson. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 47-yard line.
Let's go now. Fury, yellow, 22. White, white, green jack. Hut, hut.
Throwing. Love. We'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 41-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41.
50, green, smash, red. Needle blue. Set.
Again, it's Love. Now he's going to step up and run. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The Lions move there. Look like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect. They're trying to pick up another first down.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 31-yard line. That'll it'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Ready.
Love fires that quickly outside. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. 2nd and a couple.
Set. Blue 32. Ready.
Firing quickly out wide is Love. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Golden with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers have got it back to within a score. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Now gone. That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down. A gain of 21 yards. And the Lions
Gone. Got his open man. It's called. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Now 2nd and 9. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here comes 3rd down and 7. Here's Goff. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. He's across midfield. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Detroit.
Now Goff. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. And he gets it down to the 32. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
32-yard line.
Goff going to shift him around. Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He was true on his first. This is a tough one from 49 yards away. Bates' kick is good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. this trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they have work to do in the second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Here we go, set. 22, 50, green. Smash, red. Slide, blue. Blaster, 6. Set.
Now Love. Now he'll tuck this and run. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force it.
And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 124 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll go again with Gibbs. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The tackle there by the safety, Xavier McKinney. 2nd and 5. Hand off to Gibbs, headed right here. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
That's good. For the Lions. 1st down. 1st and goal. Detroit.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the wall. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up.
That's a great run right there on 1st down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Lions go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Ready, hut.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Well, it's not time to get them established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
Field, black. Ready. Yellow, fury, yellow. Hut, hut.
Love now. Over the middle, he's got Golden. A gain of 5. And now 2 yards to go on third down.
Brings up third and
Green
2.
jack. Slide blue. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Jack route.
A gain of 15
Gone red.
yards. That's good for a Packers.
Black shot.
First down.
Right, white.
First and 10 at
Ready.
the 49.
Love looking to throw it. That's to Golden. He's got it right side. Will go down as a gain of 6. And it's second down.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he isn't getting in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Rail, 33, yellow. Blue, go, yellow, go. Hey, green. Ready.
From the 45 on second down. Love. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Rail, green.
Packers. First down.
Yellow,
First
blue.
and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Set.
Working out of the gun. Love. Pass caught. That's Golden. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a second and 1 forthcoming.
At the 29-yard line.
1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. Just need a yard here. Second and 1. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. To the air again. Love. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They just keep marching right along. First down on the pickup of 8 there. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. And they work this near the 5. Will be stopped at the 6. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
97. Hut, hut.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Josh Jacobs, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the 4th quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
And for one of the few times here today. This one's not going to go anywhere. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. To throw is gone. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. A big play there for Detroit. 44 yards.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch in the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence felt there. A big pickup on third down.
Gibbs straight ahead, and he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
180.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to perhaps salt this one away. Bates' kick is good. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Ready?
Now Love. They're going to find his man, Kraft. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
That's good. For the Packers, 1st down.
White, blue, go.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Love. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard
Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. But the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Smash, red.
Love looking to throw it. This one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yep, indeed, the flag is out.
Okay,
But just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches.
Ready. Black shot. Blue striker.
Love. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4.
Ready up.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Come on, set. 60 reps. 60 reps. Ready?
Here's Love. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down,